Hey, hi everyone. This is about M1 test preparation. Okay, so how to practice and so what are the do's and don't do's and a lot of tricks I'm going to cover here in this session. Okay, so as per the last test what you attended, so just I'm going to give some tips here. Okay, so that will really help you to pass. The first thing is, so this test is covered with it is just covered with what? It is covered with, 1 minute. So, what is the portion for us? .NET framework and basic C# .NET. That's it. Okay. Imagine, so this do select platform, it is working on browser. It is not on your local machine, so it is working on the browser. So when it is working in a browser, creating a file and modifying file, so this kind of exercise, there is very less chance to come. Okay. Apart from that, so this pointer related programs and all, it will not come. Memory location collection, these things and all will not come. So there is the basic understanding that these things are all very less priority to come as a question to you. So apart from that, so the other options like delegates, generics, collections, exception handling, and oops concept related things there's a chance that all these questions will come. Right. So here, first of all, we'll start from the basic. So you are not going to write a code in Visual Studio. You are going to write a code in like Notepad. So there is an editor come in. So there you are attending your test. Right. So let's see that. So I'm opening one console application here. So to demonstrate. Okay, see this. So this is our basic programming structure. Okay. So in the question, no, generally it is coming like this. Yeah. So whenever they are giving, so there is a kind of pseudocode kind of black color top will be there, and bottom of it the functional definition is there. For example, if it is a function, what is the return type and what is the function name and what are the parameters? That list is coming in the left side, right? So if you read that, that is a signature notes that is they are giving. Bottom of it, the functional things that they are covering it, right? So please read carefully. First, I prefer to go and read the function points. Then after that, go back to the top, understand the signature. Okay, so that will be really helpful for you to understand what function you are going to create. And apart from that, they have given a pre-built codes they are giving it. You can see that you will get a good idea of so what they are asking and what you need to be done, that you will get it. Okay, so let's go to the basics of the programming, because your syntax error will not come here. So in .NET, no, you have .NET IntelliSense. Whenever you are writing any mistakes here, so that mistakes will be get appear for you. But here it is not like that. It is like almost you are writing a code in Notepad. So now practice everything in the Notepad. After that, if you appear for the exam, that would be better. So remembering all the namespace, capital letter, small letter, and how to remember those things I will cover here. So first thing, so there is no internal public access modifiers are not given per class level. Okay, that is one thing. You see the basic structure of the class here. Many codes, they are not giving this string array of arguments. Okay, because they are testing your knowledge that you have the basic functionality you understood or not. So in that case, you need to provide this. Okay. And also very important thing, very important thing is static method will call another static method only. Inside the static method, directly you cannot able to execute your instance method. So please see this here. So I'm just using a function. So public and add. Okay. So just I'm calling this method int A and int B. Yeah. So now I'm returning this method. Okay. Return equals B. Right. So this method I cannot able to call inside your program. Okay. Even the IntelliSense will not allow you to bring it. So if you add this one, okay. So what will happen is, so first of all you can't able to give that value, so it will not allow you. The reason is it is not a static. So many people spend 10 to 20 minutes here. Okay, the error is coming, error is coming, error is coming. These are all I am dividing the execution in two parts. One is exception at the runtime. That will give a lot of the functional signatures. If it comes now, the good clue is it is showing that it is a functional error. Please check on the function, because you will not get error here. If there is an error, means the trick is here. So you know some function is error, means this is the functional error. So check that function whether you have missed anything. The common mistake is many people are not giving static. So it is showing that, so it is an error. So please add static here, so that error will go off. This is the first tips from me. Okay, please understand this one. And second thing, many people, they have written a code like this. Okay. So if this is the way if you code now, so definitely for you also you feel that, because you are the right creator of your program, you feel that whatever I have done is correct, you will go with this. But the compiler will check each and everything. So the parser tree take each and every keyword and variables, it will segregate. For that, space is the key thing. Please remember, okay, when the error comes, now think that, okay, my parser tree in the compiler, it is making this error. Okay, so please put a gap here. And one more important thing is, please give a proper naming. You need to give a very, very proper naming that you need to give. Then only you will not get confusion at all. Giving variable of x and y in real time also, it will not be useful. Give proper name. Okay, for example, dictionary. For example, students, you are collecting as a dictionary. Students is a plural, right? So when you are collecting it, give it as a student. Yeah. So that will really help you, to understand. Okay, students is a plural. It is a collection. Student is a single variable. Okay. So those kind of variable tricks that you need to use it. Let's go for the basic. So the static is always coming as a small letter, reserve word, it is coming as a small letter, and after that void is there, then main, any methods that will start with capital letter only. Okay, so that is the best practices in .NET. Then after that, string arguments, open bracket, close, and you are declaring the value, and you are using that inside. So this is the first step of your program. Okay, now one more thing. If I pass here return, what will happen? This console dot will not work at all. You people many time, what you are doing is, you people are checking some condition here. Okay, then after that you are passing return here. Then you are thinking that my program is stopped. Okay. So please keep in mind, return throw, this to statement, it will throw the error, it will terminate the program. You are going to call your throw statement or return statement in the main method itself. See, for example, if you give throw also, any exception, do you think this line will work? If this is reach here, you are done. Your program is terminated and it will move to the exit state. So the program will get exit. So when you are working in online, it will not show in the black color screen in the console saying that this program is exit or something. It will throw an error. Okay. It will throw a complete error. It is related to function. It will come with a ASCII code value. Then that means, so you are exiting the function improperly. Okay, so keep that in mind. So this is one thing. Okay, so these are all the things I seen that people are doing this mistake often. Okay, so I command this code. I will check in this code also. Okay, exit properly. Okay, so you should be very careful about how you are exiting the program properly. Second thing, so inside static, you can call static methods. Okay, you cannot able to call instance methods. Okay, now the program start with main string arguments you are giving, bracket close and opening here. Now once the bracket is open, so immediately you start writing the code of your execution code you are going to write in here. Every statement end of the line would be semicolon. Okay, yeah, but which are all the statement you no need to give semicolon? If statement, I am talking about statement. If statement, if you give, so you no need to give a semicolon. So most of the people used to write like this. Here you no need to give semicolon. Okay, yeah, I'll come one by one. So this is one. If end of if statement, end of if, first line, not required semicolon. Okay, so please notice this one. And also when you are doing this one, if I come up here, so if condition is there, so you are writing a code and you are coming out. So here also that semicolon is not required. Okay, clear now? Yeah. And the next very basic thing is, once you give your if statement and all these things, your biggest worry is my if statement is working or not. In normal.NET, you will put a breakpoint, it will come here. But now, what is the best way that you can able to understand whether this one can come or not? So please go here. Please remember this statement. Console. Console is a class, right? So you have a static method, write line. So you pass this write line value. Here you say that my condition passed. Okay. Yeah. Whichever the way you want to write it, you write it down. So when you are executing this program, so bottom of the screen in the output window, that is output window, it will not come explicitly. In case of any logs, if you write in the bottom, it will come in a black color. So now you will come to know so whether my if condition is correct or not. So when you are writing a program, so this one is very, very important thing that you need to understand. Don't ever use variable like x and y. Okay, so make a clear cut answer, so clear cut variable name. Okay, result. Yeah, it's a good word, right? So you can able to use this and you can. Yeah, so this will really helps. Okay, and see, so this is the one. Next one, I'm going to talk about for loop here. Okay, so for loop. So please understand, these are all three parts are there in the for loop. Okay, so what are those? One is you are initializing the variable. Okay, then after that you are using maximum value, the condition part. Then after that increment or decrement. Right. Now the criticality here is, first thing clue is you cannot give semicolon here. What happen if I give semicolon here? That's it. The program will unnecessarily throw that error. You can able to understand. So if when you are running a program now, I saw that there is a good clue from do select platform is it is giving a line number. Yes. And it is giving the exact character, it is failing it. Select that character and after that see that code. This is the error it is showing. So what is the error here? You will get lot of clue. So many people what they are doing is 18 number, line number of 85, 22 is the error. Line number 82, character 29 passing means. You select that character. So keep that. So that is the benchmark. This is the place it is throwing an error. And one more good clue from here is when the error is showing at 11th line means till 10th your code is good. Understand now? So code is good. So that there is no syntax error followed there. I'm not talking about logic. Syntax error is not coming. Okay, so this way you can be satisfied. Okay, definitely nowhere you can if immediately semicolon will not come. Please remember this point. This will save you in many places. If this error, if you make identifying the error within the 3 hours, 4 hours, it is very difficult. Okay, so understand that. So this is one thing. Second thing, for loop. For loop have 3 parts, right? So now when you are incrementing the value. So if you have a confusion on whether which item or which element is throwing an error, if you use array or collection, then only mostly you will go for loop, right? So in that case, please print I here. So when you are debugging it during a real time, you remove all the codes, okay? But during a time of when you are developing it, so please print I. Okay, so this will print the value. Okay, so whether how iteration will come, which iteration is failing, that error you will get it, because when the console application, if I write execute this program, what it will do is it will keep on print that I value. For example, here I'm doing a code here. I'm writing for your understanding. So just I equal to 5 if I'm giving here. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do a line of code here. Imagine it is throwing an error, or I divided by 0. Okay. I try this out. Just variable. I'm doing like this. If I do this code, see that. So I'm going to run this program. Please focus 100% here. So if I throw this line of code here, okay, it is throwing an error here, right? So if I execute further on this program, okay, I'm not getting it. So I will put it in a try catch here. So please use this idea. Include try catch, console.writeLine, print the exception message. Okay, yeah. So then if you run the code now, so you see that. So attempting by 0, when it is coming in, the value of I is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After 5th line only, some problem is coming. You can able to understand by throwing this error, right? Yes or no, guys? Yeah. So what is the use of printing I? Which iteration is failing? That I can able to understand very easily, right? So this is the biggest benefit of keeping that condition in loop. So better what you can do is, please use this this thing. This is you can enhance the printing that you can do here in the code. I equal to, okay, so curly braces open and curly braces close here. If you pass this value, so that when I run this code, so it will exactly tell you. So in the console application, if you see that I is 12046, by the time only it is throwing an error. Yeah. Now, these try catches and all not required for your exam. Yes or no, guys? Yeah. So whenever you do this, so please put a code here to do. This to do what? You are going to later point of time, you are going to delete this code. Yeah. It is only for debugging purpose. You write the code basically when you are coming for an error, use this try catch exception mechanism and everything. So that will help you to identify the error. Yeah. So when you are practicing it, please see that where and all semicolon you give, semicolon is not coming. In the semicolon only, many people have come up with an error. Right? So most of 90% people spend on semicolon only. Okay. Yeah. So please be careful about this. And second thing is, if you see that the many people are problem with remembering the namespaces, right? So please use that. The syntax is this: using system dot, okay, collections. That yes is missed by everyone. The collections, okay. So the collection is missing out. So here collections dot generic. Okay, this there. Now I'll give you one clue. In the question paper, when the question is given, they will give a pseudocode, right? Wherever they have come up with this symbol, for example, list, like that. Wherever you see that symbol, some student, something will given. This means if this comes, definitely you need to use generic. Yes, you need to use generic. And one more ultimate thing I will tell you. Sometime when the people are giving this one, it is not working. I mean, when they are trying to give list, now, it is not working. The framework is not accepting it. In that case, worst case, what you can do is give using here, and also if it is not worked here, use this whole namespace. All the namespaces after a dot, it will start with capital letter only. Please remember, system S is capital, collection C is capital, generic G is capital, right? So keep that in mind, and after that you come back here, take that whole value. So in case I am using further means, what I can do is, see here, dot list. Yeah, I can use this, right? Yeah, so if I use this, my list variable is int or something, whatever, you can be able to use it, right? Is that clear? Yeah. Now, this is one thing. And also the most of the people biggest confusion, you know what? They have given I list, right? You are very tough to feel that one. I really wonder, because in this session also we have seen the list is a child of I list, right? Yes or no, guys? So I told about kangaroo story. So the baby kangaroo will go and sit on the mother's pouch. This is the mother, right? So after semicolon, what it is coming in, this is the parent. Inside the parent, child will sit, right? So in that case, so please understand. So if they have a given I list means, so please use this dot I list. Yeah, use that. Integer. You can see that this list can be assigned directly to the parent, right? So here beautifully you can give new list. Yeah, it will work, right? Directly you can give list, but your question, no, they cleverly given the question. Return values I list. Even if you pass list, no, that will do. Still that will work. No need to get hesitate at all. Okay. And second biggest thing, please put 100% focus here. There is a function like this. Okay. So I'm giving var for your facility. Okay. I will say that result of generic. So I will put result gen here. Okay. Get names. Name of get list of names. Okay. See here. I'm generating this method here. Okay, see this. So here, what is the output they are expecting? List of so how do you return the value here? What did you understand from this? List inside the list. So in the last session, they asked for tuple, right? Tuple. So that is completely representing a row. Please understand. Okay. So So how to give that I will tell you next. Okay, but now you see that how do I give the name here? First of all, I need to go for list. Okay, so for example, string it is asked. I am getting string here. So I will say collection 1. Yeah, I think I will put name collection 1 here. Name collection 1. Okay, you give new list of string here. Okay, name collection 1 dot add here. So you can give a yeah. So like that you can give a1, a2 like that. Yeah, you can give the value. And also what you can do is you can able to make a collection 2 here. Okay, so this is a collection 2. Yeah, you can do horizontal select here, right? So please press shift and alt, press this guy and press 2 here, so everything is get changed. But these things you cannot do it in the framework. Okay, so I have given 2 lists for your example. Now what I want to do is, if I want to this kind of output, what I need to do is I have to use, I just copy this signature. The signature they have given already. So you can give, okay, so please pass this. Okay, names list. Yeah, you can able to give names list here. Yeah, so this name list will come. Carefully type here. Better you copy paste, right? You do that. Then after that, add name collection 1 and name collection 2. Now, if you return this type, okay, you return this type, what it will do is the function will accept. Okay, the function will accept. Yes or no, guys? Yes. You all clear, right? Yes. Okay. Now, purposefully, I'll do a mistake. What is the error it is coming in? You see that error. If the same error comes, this is the problem. Okay, let's do the mistakes here. So this is the right one. Okay, correct one. Okay, so what I'll do is I will completely block this line. I'll say return collection. So this is what the mistake we often do, right? So when I do this, so what will happen? It is throwing an error. What is the error here? No, read the second one. See, cannot implicitly from first type to second type. So now what did you understand? The expectation is the second one. System.c here cannot implicitly convert type system.collection.generics.strings to system.collection.generics.list of system.generic.collection.list. So now the expected type is coming second in the second line. The first line is what you have written. So what you are returning is not matching that function. This is the mean. Yesterday people spent 15 minutes to 20 minutes for this to fix. That's not the thing. So by reading only you can able to understand. The error comes, so keep on looking for assistant. That is not good practice. Please read the error once, you will only get the answer. Okay, so now this one is there, so please keep in mind.